Peace, Infinite Waters diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we are out here in nature, baby. We got the birds everywhere as our DJ, but do you have negative thoughts? How to heal a negative mindset, negative thoughts. Let's just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. That's the question that came in. Ralph, I have a lot of negative thoughts. How can I heal my negative mindset? And a lot of people ask me, where can they send me a question? Don't email me. I have thousands there. The best place is to add us on Instagram at Infinite Waters. I'll see it there. Now, we have over 60,000 thoughts every single day. What on earth are you thinking of, by the way? And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Sometimes these thoughts can serve us, but sometimes these thoughts can destroy us. There is an African proverb which states, when there is no enemy inside, the enemy outside can't hurt you. Slow motion this side. So in a shorter video on the beach, I said, by the way, I'm in Hawaii right now. So tropical here. I said, unwanted thoughts bring more unwanted thoughts. When you are not wanting to think a certain thought, because that's what you wrote in, you will keep thinking that thought. It will magnify and it will grow larger and larger inside your mind. Because unwanted thoughts produce more unwanted thoughts. In essence, resistance makes stronger. So what has freed me along my journey is not to stop negative thoughts. It's actually to allow them. And that's actually how you stop negative thinking. It's a great paradox. No amount of thinking will stop thinking. So meditation is one of the best ways I practice to allow, not stop, allow negative thoughts. You have to sit with these negative emotions that you are trying to push out of your mind. Sit with them, learn to love them, learn to see them as disowned aspects of yourself, and that's how you step into greater healing. Become your greatest version, deep divers. Now, I'm no saint. I'm definitely not perfect. I sometimes too have negative thoughts from time to time. I'm like, where did that come from? And what helps me is to realize thoughts are passing clouds. We are not our thoughts. Yes, we have a monkey mind. Sometimes it seems like we are our thoughts, because so many times we allow our thoughts to define us. So what's helped me is to realize this too shall pass. It won't last forever. And that's how you stop, allow negative thoughts. Realize these thoughts won't last forever. They stop bothering you when you stop seeing them as a problem. They aren't something you have to get rid of. They are something you have to allow to pass, and they will. I've realized that you have to train your mind to see what is happening. You've heard the saying, train your mind to see the good in everything, and that's beautiful. That is also a great way to stop negative thoughts. But one step further than that is to train your mind to see what is happening. Slow motion this side. Train your mind to see what is happening. See what is arising within you. See these emotions you are having. It could be sadness, it could be joy, whatever emotion you are experiencing, emotions of negativity. See what is happening and then allow it. Don't resist it. Because so many times we are trying to sugarcoat our emotions. So many times we are just trying to be positive 24/7 when that is not the reality of what is happening. So see what is happening. Say, okay, I have this negative thought. I'm not going to try and just stay positive. I'm going to actually see what this thought is. And then it won't bother you anymore. Because your thoughts aren't your enemy. Your belief that your thoughts are your enemy is what is the problem. I've learned this, that you have to smile more. Smiling produces a lot of oxytocin, that feel-good hormone when people hug, okay? Oxytocin, serotonin, endorphins are released when you hug someone. But also, you can do this just by yourself, just by smiling more. A lot of people are like, Ralph, why do you keep smiling in thumbnails? It motivates me, Ralph. I say, yeah, that's the whole point. Because I am realizing my happiness is an inside job. Nobody can make you happier than you can make yourself. Yes, they can enhance your happiness. Many times we have a negative mindset because we forget that happiness is an inside job. You can have a fancy car, you can have a big mansion that you live in, you can have fancy clothes, but if you aren't happy on the inside, no person, not even the cat down the road, will make you happy. So start taking responsibility, which is responding to your ability, for your emotions, which is the energy in motion, and that will help you to heal a negative mindset. You see, beautiful deep divers, what's helped me is to also stay away from negative people. Every single day, we have a choice when it comes to surrounding ourselves with certain people. I don't have a choice, Ralph, I've got to work with them. Well, you are choosing to work in that environment which is contributing to your negative mindset. So I've realized along my journey, your peace of mind is the highest form of wealth on the planet. So what allowed me to clear my mind was to always say, hey, I've got a few good friends. Let me surround myself with them every single day, because I can get inspired by them. I'm gonna remove myself from an environment, from people who bring me down. Ladies, fellas, from people who tear you down. All of that, stress will contribute to a negative mindset. So I've realized along my journey, to really free your mind, you have to let them go. If they aren't serving you, respect yourself enough to walk away from anybody who no longer serves you, grows you, helps your evolutionary process. Walk away from them. You don't need them. Successful people know this, that you are only as good as the company you keep. Your 5 closest friends, you are the average of that. Slow motion this side. So you don't want 5,000 friends. You want a few good ones. And that's how you learn how to move into more harmony. That's how you learn how to clear a negative mindset. Beautiful deep divers, 7-day vegan challenge. How did I clear a negative mindset? When it comes to eating, shout out to everybody doing the 7-day vegan challenge. I'm realizing health is wealth. I'm eating a lot of walnuts full of omega-3. I'm also eating foods which are high in tryptophan, your chocolate, your dark chocolate, 85%. What else, Ralph? Your bananas full of tryptophan, which makes serotonin to make you feel better. Also melatonin to make you feel good, govern the sleep and wake cycle. So when it comes to moving out of this negative mindset, diet is key. Check out the Finland study, which shows that people who are eating a lot of fast food, junk food, hot dogs and whatnot have an increased risk to develop higher states of depression, anxiety. So it's got everything to do with what is on your plate. I say this, peace begins on your plate. Just even taking care of animals will contribute to you having a positive mindset. If you can take care of animals, that shows that you're gonna start to take care of yourself, your mental state, your emotional state, and your physical state. How to heal a negative mindset, law of attraction, powerful. What I learned along my journey is that, look, everybody you see has ups and downs. If it wasn't for the lows around here, there would be no highs. So it's this contrast, this learning how to dance in the contrast we call life. Everybody you see has good days and bad days, but we should never allow days to define who we are. We should never feel because we have a bad day, we're a bad person. Slow motion this side. Okay, I've realized that it's okay to have a negative mindset from time to time. Just don't let it control you. Just don't let it define you. It's okay to have a fleeting moment of anger. I said fleeting, it's no longer yours. But at least you experienced it, then it passed through you. And that's how you heal a negative mindset. Beautiful deep divers, what's helped me along my journey is to realize you have to be gentle with yourself. You're doing the best you can. Sometimes I used to be very hard on myself. I would make a mistake, and that would contribute to me having a negative mindset. Then I realized it's not about me reacting to situations. It's not about me reacting anymore. It's about me learning how to respond. There's a difference between reacting and responding. Reacting is where someone annoys you and you just shout at them. Responding is where you have this 15-second moment of clarity. You gather yourself and then you respond, okay? So just how you respond to a situation literally has the power to change the situation itself. My car broke down in Malibu one time, California, and I was so furious because I had to go somewhere. Then I'm like, okay, I'm stuck. I had to call some people. I turned on the radio. I listened to some beautiful classical music. I turned the worst thing to the best thing. And then I said, wait a minute, it's not life, I'm still here. I developed a greater perspective to say, actually, I've been through so much worse than this, and I made it through. Who's to say I can't get through this? And I did, right? So perspective is everything when healing a negative mindset. Consider yourself fortunate because you still have life. And because you are alive, anything for you, anything is possible. Beautiful deep divers, how to heal a negative mindset. What's helped me along my journey is to learn from inspiring people. A lot of people say, Ralph, you're very inspiring. I also learn from other inspiring people. I take a note out of their book. I take a page out of their book. I say, okay, what would they do? What would the most inspiring, what would the most inspiring person you know do? That is the cat down the road. What would the cat down the road do if they have a negative thought? What would Ralph Smart do? What would someone else who inspires you do in that situation? And all of a sudden, you're like, okay, I can do this too. It's accessible to everybody. Okay? And that's what I love to do. If I'm going through a troubling situation, I'm like, what would Buddha do? And Buddha would just chill like, you got this, right? So, what would Osho do? What would Krishnamurti do, all right? So, you can do it. Start thinking of people who inspire you and ask yourself at that specific time, what would they do? And then realize the greater secret that I started to get a gratitude journal, just writing down every day 5 things I'm grateful for. And that has really helped me to clear my mind, remove negative thoughts, stop negative thoughts, which is really allow negative thoughts, because I'm like, okay, I'm grateful that I can do whatever I want every single day. That's 1. I'm grateful I get to eat a whole bunch of grapes. That's 2. Full of resveratrols, right? What's number 3? I'm grateful I get to create in nature. Number 4, I'm grateful I can travel to any single country in the world. What's number 5, Ralph? Blah. Number 5 is that I'm grateful I get to connect with you. I've left a legacy and it's continuing every single day. I made the right choice. I'm loving life. People are like, Ralph, how are you? Life is great. I'm not complaining. It's not perfect, but it's great. How to heal a negative mindset. Deep divers, what's helped me along my journey, plain and simple, is to live a life of service. It takes so much to create, because even uploading a video to YouTube, you have to make the video, you have to upload it, and then you have to be vulnerable. But that's how you actually heal yourself in the process. So I learned how to heal a negative mindset was to help other people going through the same issue. If you can do that, but first, obviously, heal yourself first. But if you can realize this simple secret, when you live a life of service, you aren't consumed by your thoughts any longer, okay? Because for 1 second, deep diver, you are forgetting about yourself and extending a hand to somebody else. So it's no longer about you, and that's how you heal a negative mindset. You live a life of service. You say to yourself, how can I improve other people's lives? But first, you have to heal yourself. But once you get to that stage, once you are helping other people, you start healing yourself. Negative thoughts begin to fade away because you are so preoccupied in making an impact in a beautiful way on other people's lives. And then you'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello pet? Beautiful deep divers, we are out here in nature, Jurassic Park, just woo, breathing in that good ass prana. Have a beautiful day, deep divers. Infinite waters, diving deep. Once again, stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You. They'll just pass away like clouds. Just let them pass. See, they're gone.